How was your walk?
Fine. Great. It was a beautiful afternoon. The beach was empty. It was really peaceful.
Good.
Of course, you know that since you tailed me the whole way.
Do you know how hard it is to stay out of sight on a beach? That's where you could have laughed. Look, I wanted to give you your space, but we have to be careful. You know we do.
I think that we've made a huge, terrible mistake.
Ouch. Oh, man. That's not going to work out, is it? Unlucky in golf and love, eh?
Late lunch?
Hi, Blair.
Come on, sit down.
What if he gets back to Spencer?
Come on, Bo, we're old friends. I don't think he has a right to say anything about that.
I'm just looking out for you. You know, you don't want to make this guy suspicious.
I don't think you have to worry. I don't think he's really paying that much attention right now.
But you don't know what he's thinking.
Well, that's why I'm going to stick around and see if I can find out.
You just leave this to us.
Us?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. There's no us, Bo, because you're not a commissioner anymore, and that's Spencer's fault. Todd almost died because of Spencer. Nobody seems to be able to get him on anything. You think I would be doing all this if I knew that there was some other way, Bo? Don't you think I know what everybody thinks about me here in this town?
Blair, come on.
Well,
It's okay.
it's not okay, Bo.
Blair, just...
Fast, you're my main man.
We have 2 hours before the night shift kicks in.
Looking good. You've been working out?
Why do I let you do this to me? Look, if anybody finds out...
They won't. You're doing this because you're kind-hearted and you have a conscience.
I'm a tech nerd with no willpower.
Lester, look. John and I will never forget that you're doing this for us. It's a very cold case, but extremely important.
Hey.
Detective, I was just telling Natalie you have 2 hours to run your tests.
Okay.
I'll set you up.
Thanks for helping.
Did you get it?
This is it. It's the boat that took out my father the day he died.
You? Yes, me. Excuse me. But I think we have to clear the air, Vicky, about Clint and me.
Oh, my God. With all that is going on in my life, do I really have to pretend to be interested in your adolescent fantasy life?
Vicky, just for once, why don't you drop the superior posturing and let's try to have a dialogue like two human beings.
Dorian, what are you doing here?
Clint, what a surprise.
Why are you here? Vicky, Clint, I think I have a lead on where Nash took Jessica and the baby.
Is everything okay?
I just put Brennan down for a nap.
Good. That's good. Good. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes before I go in there. She is so beautiful when she is sleeping.
Could you please not wake her up? I'm trying to keep her on a schedule. I want one thing in our life to be normal.
That's a good idea. Why, what's wrong?
Nothing. Actually, for the first time since this nightmare began, something's going my way. Now take me and my daughter home now.
us being here is a mistake. Whoever this creep is, he hasn't made a move since we came here.
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about us.
Us? I don't know what you mean.
We had a fight. We went to bed angry.
I wasn't angry.
You weren't happy.
Okay, so maybe not every night is going to be another night in paradise.
See, you're angry now.
No, I'm frustrated. Do you think this is what I want? No, rephrase that. This is everything I want. You, me, beach, sun. But it's kind of hard to lay back and enjoy it when there's some nutcase out there just waiting for us to let our guard down.
Not everything is his fault, Rex. We have problems all our own.
Okay, well, we'll work on them as soon as you tell me what they are.
Your computer.
The nerve of it coming between us the way it did.
You freaked out at the very thought of me knowing what was on it.
I didn't want you to know what I was working on.
Exactly. Which is why this is a mistake, because we shouldn't have secrets anymore, Rex, especially now. Unless, like I said, this is one huge, terrible mistake.
There's one other explanation. You're out of your freaking mind.
Where are they?
He's got a friend in New York. His name is Bruce Bartlett, an attorney. He helped Nash get off when he extorted money from his ex-girlfriend.
So you got this information from Claudia Reston?
Is she involved in this?
Oh, I don't think she would help Nash get any closer to Tess.
And what about this lawyer?
Well, I looked into it. He and Nash have been seen together recently. It could be they were setting things up.
I don't think an attorney would get involved with a kidnapping.
Well, unless he's advising to make sure that it all stays on the level of a custody dispute.
Look, I don't know the why, but when I called Bartlett, he hung up on me. He was sweating. And the guy's loaded. He's got a house in Bridgehampton, apartments in New York and London. I've got my people checking on all three addresses to see if Jess and the baby were spotted at any of them.
Antonio, these people, are they discreet? I mean, we don't want to scare Nash into doing something dangerous, okay?
More dangerous than kidnapping them? You know, maybe if we spent less time being nice with this jerk, they would still be...
Antonio, this is not the time for that, okay?
Right. I got some calls to make.
No, let me, please. I really need to talk to him.
Dorian, what are you doing here?
I seem to have come in the middle of a family crisis. I'm really sorry.
A crisis that you knew all about.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. You knew that Jessica was missing, that Vicky would probably be going through hell, so you thought this would be a fine time to come here and have a chat about your latest conquest, me.
You're putting this in the worst possible light.
Dorian, how the hell could you put it any other way?
Jessica, just calm down.
I never wanted to do something like this, especially to Brendan's father, but you've given me no choice. You're holding us against our will. You're keeping us hostage, and I know why you're doing it.
Oh,
like
you do.
This. You think
do.
that if you make things bad enough for me, the test will come out.
Jessica, I never wanted this to happen like this.
Tess here, and you want me gone. Well, I'm not going anywhere except home right now.
Let's just talk about this.
No talk. You take me home, you talk to my parents, you talk to the police.
Put the gun down. You can't hurt me with that.
Oh, don't give me that. My dad knows everything about
It's a
guns.
starter's pistol. And Brucey, he races sailboats. You really think he took away all the phones, you'd leave a gun?
All I have to do is pull the trigger
Really?
and find out.
Do it. Come on, do it. Shoot me. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. All you do is wake up Brendan anyway.
Damn it.
Are you that afraid of me?
No, Nash, I'm afraid of me. You're something. You really are something. You claim you love Tess so much.
I do.
You do ya? Really? That's funny, because you don't know the first thing about her.
I'm the only one who knows her.
Well, maybe you would know that the only thing that she has ever been afraid of is that Antonio's prodding to get me out would work, and she would lose everything, the life that she knew.
I knew that.
Really? Then why are you doing the same thing to me?
You all right?
Yeah, why not?
Well, you're staring at the bullet that killed your father.
No, it's just a piece of evidence.
Right, nothing personal.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to know if this is the bullet that came from the gun we found in the storm drain.
I'll do my best, John. And if I can't get it all, Foster can help us.
Right. This guy Truman, he thinks he's invincible. But the whole thing, it's just a house of cards. We find one good fact, one good piece of evidence, it all comes crumbling down. Excuse me. McBain.
John, I just got a call.
I can tell this is great news.
Oh, well, you know, today's been a great afternoon. Blair tracked me down here. She's upset.
That's not what you called about.
No, I talked to one of my informants, and he gave me some information on Lenny the Forger.
And?
It seems that this guy's got all kinds of identities.
Oh, a forger that's deceitful.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it makes you lose faith in your fellow man, doesn't it? These guys just do not want to play by the rules. It really gets on my nerves.
Mine too.
Yeah, I'm feeling like dropping the whole investigation.
What?
Well, you know, why waste our time trying to dig something up? Why don't we just grab Truman and we just beat the truth out of him?
Thanks, Bo. Now we got plan B.
Yeah. Hang in there.
You too.
So what's plan B?
Too much fun to think about.
Oh no, that's ugly. Well, it's a bit of a cliche, isn't it? Huh? Dr. golfing on his day off? Of course. I understand you had a lot of days off lately. People aren't exactly lining up to have you operate on them.
Well, you seem to have profited from my surgical skills. The thing about it is, Todd, you know, since I got to Landview, all I've done is work. I think it's helpful for a man to take a little time for himself every now and again. You know, besides, I'm rich enough.
Hey, you know what we ought to do? You know, force them together. Me, you, Bo, John McBain.
Sounds like fun. I think I'll pass.
Yeah, it's probably very tough to be around people who know what you did. Maybe not.
You know the thing I like about golf the most, Todd? That there's very little talking involved, save the occasional buffoon in the peanut gallery.
Hey, where's Blair? Huh? Because I know there's nothing she likes more than whacking at balls. Honeymoon over? And you guys no longer joined at the hips?
Yeah, it's kind of like a fine racehorse, you know. You gotta let him rest once in a while.
That's good. So what do you think she's going to do when the truth comes out about you, huh? Think she's going to stand by her man? I don't think so. I think if you did what you did for the love of a woman, you're in for a rude awakening.
Well, I'll tell you, there is a good woman, Todd. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't even be breathing right now if she hadn't asked me to save your sorry hide.
Time is running out, my friend. And so will Blair.
What do you care, anyway? I mean, haven't you moved on to the lovely Evangeline? I mean, I can't blame you. She is gorgeous and obviously willing to let you use her to make Blair jealous. A very ineffective tact, I might add, because to tell you the truth, Blair couldn't give a rip what you do. So, keep on buying flowers and throwing those nice little surprise parties, and paying for those expensive eye surgeries, and hell, you'll be out of money in no time.
It's all right, I'll just make some more.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, you're done, all right. You are done. You're losing your grip, Doc. Little by little, you're losing your grip.
Can I talk to you a minute? About anything in particular? Yeah. I saw you talking to Bo just now, and I was wondering what it was about. Well, it wasn't really about you directly. What is that supposed to mean? Let me put it to you this way, Paige. You tell me why you lied to protect Spencer all those years, and then maybe I'll tell you what I was talking to Bo about.
You're upset. And maybe we should talk about this later.
I'm a little more than upset. Vicky and I have lost our grandson, and now our daughter is missing.
But you sound so angry.
I get that way when people set out to inflict pain.
Clint, I don't understand how you can talk to me like this when you know we almost made love.
Oh, yeah. And you wanted to make damn sure that Vicky found out about it.
You are just really worried about Jessica, and so you're lashing out at me.
I'm not. I'm looking at you, and I'm thinking the only reason you want to sleep with me is that you want to slip another knife into Vicky and give it a good twist.
I don't suppose you want to hear my reason.
Please, I just want to go home.
That's what I want. I want to go home. I want to go to my home. I want to take Tess and my daughter home.
Enough! I get it!
No,
I get it!
You don't get it! You've been loved before. You've been in love before. You've been pregnant before. You've always had a family who loves you. Tess and my daughter are the only family I've ever had.
I know how badly you've been hurt.
How badly I'm hurting. Tess is my first and only love, and you are ripping my heart out. She's got eyes that take you into her soul. She's beautiful. As beautiful as you, but it's not it. It's not it. When she laughs in the night, the stars come out to dance. I'm a grown man who has never been in love, and she makes the stars dance for me. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her so much that I'm the one who made her do the integration when all she wanted to do was run away from me. I threw her to the wolves so that she would be gone, you would be you, I'm alone again, and it's not fair. It's not fair.
No, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, Rachel. You're the mother of my child. I'm terrifying you. You're a sweet girl. I'll go get the car.
Wait. Just wait.
Adriana! So you think I'm out of my mind, but this isn't a mistake. You like crazy girls.
I like you. Doesn't mean you get total access to everything I think, feel.
Or what's on your computer.
So I don't get to keep any secrets, make any decisions.
No, you don't. Not when there's a maniac working day and night to make my life a living hell.
All right, okay. I was doing research on stalkers. All right? It's nasty stuff. I didn't want you to be scared any more than you already were. I thought it was best to keep it to myself. I didn't want you to be scared.
I am scared. And it's not your fault. You're great. You're all I have, and I turn on you. I'm sorry.
Okay, how's this for an operating procedure? Everything wrong is his fault. Okay? We may get in fights, bad moods, screw up, but basically nothing is our fault. Neither one of us has to feel sorry if we don't handle this perfectly.
You might have to remind me of that.
Okay. So is this fight over?
This fight is over. I never want to fight with you again.
Well, you may not say that when you see how great it is to make up.
Yeah, update time, John. I asked a buddy of mine in Philly to trace the alias, see if he could come up with any leads on any other identities.
Of all the names in the world, he picks Lenny and thinks he can fly under the radar. This guy's a real brain trust.
Yeah, I know. I see this guy's having a low self-image and a need to manipulate reality.
Well, no more TV, okay? Bo?
Things just got real interesting here.
Why did I protect Spencer?
I don't know. Maybe it was because he was threatening to destroy my career, ruin my reputation.
Is that why you stayed married to him for so long? Why do you care? Listen, if you work with Todd and me, we might be able to get back everything that you lost. Todd and you.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't know you came in.
Yeah, I know you didn't. Well, I'm very interested in this, Blair. Tell me exactly, how is it that you think you and Todd can help Paige?
Well, Todd is back on the board at the hospital, and he could maybe get your job back.
Mm-hmm. And he would be interested in doing this. Why exactly?
Sister, you always said she was a terrific doctor. When she wasn't drinking, of course. Oh, and you're losing sleep about my situation.
Oh, that's just really great. I go to help you, and you throw it back in my face? That's really rich, you little ungrateful witch.
Hi, everybody.
What are you doing here?
Oh, well, I just wanted to come somewhere where everyone knew my name. And this is glorious. Paige, Blair, Spencer, my favorite people in the world.
Private conversation, Manning. You can leave now.
Are you following me? Because everywhere I go, there you is.
I said you could go to hell now, Todd. So, as we were saying, now, what is it that you were telling Paige about you knowing more about something that she thought you did?
Are you as clueless as you seem? She is still trying to hold on to you, and you know what? I'm not going to stand for it.
Clint, I've heard and I accept what you've said today. I acted without thinking, and I'm sorry. Really.
All right. But Dorian, my private life stays private. Is that clear?
Absolutely. But I think that we should take some time and talk about this at length. In private. Oh, pardon me. I better take that. It could be Adriana.
All right. I'm going to check on Vicky and Antonio.
Hello, sweetheart. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Mom.
Honey, it's hard to hear you.
It's the surf. I'm on the beach.
Which beach?
You know Rex doesn't want me telling you that. I shouldn't even be calling.
I cannot believe he won't let you call your own mother.
Rex is just worried that somebody could trace the call.
Oh, I suppose he has a point. Honey, are you sure that you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing's happened since we got here. Well, we had a fight, but we worked it out.
I'll come and get you. I'll get a helicopter.
Mom, will you listen? I said we worked it out. I want to be able to tell you that we had a fight without your head exploding. And it's really great that we worked it out.
I suppose.
But the real reason I'm calling...
What? What is it?
I'm really, really in love. I didn't hear an explosion.
There wasn't one. Really, I'm beginning to get used to the idea.
Who are you, and what have you done with my mother?
I'm changing. I think maybe I have to.
Antonio, do you think your guy can lead us to Jess? Yeah, assuming he's working with this Bartlett lowlife.
I've told Antonio I don't want him going after Jesse alone. I think you should go with him, please.
I'm sorry. I got scared. I panicked.
I'm sorry. You're trying to defend yourself and your baby.
I knew Brennan was safe. It was about me.
You got every right to protect yourself. I don't know what I was trying to...
I'm trying to reach Tess. It's easy to see why. I mean, we both know that she's still there, right? It's just ever since I started facing what happened to me when I was little, and ever since I started taking care of Brennan...
I fight you to come out because now you can take care of yourself. I don't know what I was thinking.
We were thinking that if you brought me here alone, that fighting you and Tess would have been too much for me.
This is a stand-up guy. Double team the new mother to get what you want.
Brennan is your daughter.
Yeah, she's my daughter. This is not the man I want her to have as a father. Who knew that it would take a foul-mouthed party girl to make me the best man I can be? Maybe I haven't changed after all.
I wouldn't say that. The guy that just offered to take us home. That's the guy Tess fell in love with. And it's easy to see why.
You sound happy.
Because of Rex. Say it, because of Rex.
I'm big enough to admit that he's come through for you more than once.
Wow, you have changed.
So why don't you come home and see for yourself?
But not that much.
Hey!
Oh, Mom, I gotta go.
Is something wrong?
No, Rex is coming and I don't want him to know that I called you. I love you really, bye.
You okay?
Checking up on me?
No. It's getting cold and I'm not finding a lot of firewood.
It is getting cold. What do you say we go back to the house and get really warm? Put out the fire and I'll start some food, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Why are you still here?
I'm waiting for Clint.
Really? Well, he's leaving. He's going to get Jessica.
Oh, good. They found her.
Thank you for your concern. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but I want to have a word with Clint first.
Well, maybe later. Maybe somewhere else. Why don't you just get the hell out?
I think that what you did was wrong.
Not arguing.
But I know that you did it out of love for Brennan and for Tess.
Tess is pregnant. And we were together. All we ever talked about was this time. The time when we'd be with Brennan together.
Of course.
We kept growing together. When we met, we weren't exactly good people. I mean, not criminals, but definitely not parenting material. When I found out she was pregnant, I surprised myself. I was so excited. And somehow knowing that little Brennan was coming, it just made us closer, more in love.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say to you anymore.
Something you can't say. Tess, she kept telling me over and over that we only had so much time. I think that she knew that it was going to be you bringing her up. I miss her. I really miss her. I love her. I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Antonio, Jessie's my daughter, and I'm going with you.
All right.
Yeah. What have you got?
If I make it happen, would you promise me that you'd say goodbye forever?
So should I go ahead and enter the information?
Absolutely. You're doing good.
This is so important.
We can always have Foster double check everything.
I mean, don't get me wrong, this is really cool. I mean, we've read about this in forensics class, seen the pictures, but doing it in person, we can prove that bullet came from the gun.
Yeah, well, that's why we got the computer.
John, if that bullet doesn't match the gun...
It's not going to. Unless someone switched the magazine before throwing it down the drain.
So if it doesn't, then what?
And we proved that the gun David fired didn't kill my father. We got to put another suspect in the alley that night with a different gun. Yeah, Bo.
You know, Blair's dealing with Truman, Todd, and Paige right now, all by herself. And I gotta sit here, I gotta do nothing, because if I do anything at all, it's gonna screw this up.
What happened to that plan? Just beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, well, I decided that wasn't really very professional, but I do have something else. The forger's real name is Larry Masden.
Changed Larry to Lenny. Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah, but there is something else. My buddy ran Larry's name through another database, and it came up that Larry was a heart transplant recipient in Cleveland about 10 years ago.
Transplant. And the surgeon of record was?
Spencer Truman? No, come on. We can't be that lucky. But this Lenny went from being number 457 on the list to number 1. You know? Faster than a speeding bullet.
Someone manipulated the system, pulled strings.
Yeah, you know, who do we know that would do something like that?
You think that Paige is still interested in me? And you want to help her get her job back?
Yes. Yes, Spencer, that's exactly what I want to do.
How is that going to help things, Blair?
Oh, come on. Look at her. And look at the complete situation here. I mean, you got Bo over there. He's not a complete idiot. Yet he follows this murdering drunk around for whatever. And you know what? I think he feels sorry for you.
What?
Yeah. And you... She's done everything she possibly can to destroy your career. Yet she looks at you with those cow eyes. And you go, oh, let me help you. Let me save you.
That is such garbage.
Now, that's why I want to get your job back, so you'll stop playing this poor, pitiful me act. You know what, Spencer? I think give her some time, she'll probably kill off another patient, and then she'll be out of our lives for good. What do you think about that?
I knew it. I knew it. I have known women like you my entire life.
You have?
Yeah.
You've known women? That's funny. Looks like you've been too busy sucking up to men.
You come across all sweetness and light, and underneath it all, you just want to knock off the competition.
Oh, you think you're my competition? No. Spencer loves me. I love him, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
Well, that is great. That's just fine with me and the rest of the world. You know, you deserve each other. I feel sorry for your children, because all the therapy in the world isn't going to save them from you.
You're distraught, Vicky. I understand.
I don't want you to understand. I want you to go away.
We found her.
Where is she?
In Bartlett's apartment in New York. Antonio and I are going there right now, and I am going to keep my cool.
Thank you. Antonio, I'm sorry if anything I said offended you.
Vicky, please. We've always been straight with each other. For Jessica's sake.
Okay. I'll be right out there. You hang in and I'll stay in touch.
Vicky, is there anything that I can do?
Don't push your luck.
Vicky, I'm going to bring our girls back, all right? And it's time to go, all of us.
Right. Goodbye, Vicky. Goodbye, Vicky.
I don't understand. You'd be willing to let Tess out, but only long enough to say goodbye.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I can't ask you to do that any more than I can bring Tess up at will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Would you be willing to try?
Coming in.
I am. I just got thinking.
Whoa. You don't know what it's like to feel so loved and protected. It's just sitting in the cottage and I had to tell you that.
Well, I hope you always feel that way.
I opened a bottle of wine. So, what do you say you get to move on putting that fire out? You think this is a vacation?
Give me everything you got on Lenny Kasdan, a.k.a. Larry Mazden. Criminal, medical, high school, anything. We're talking nationwide database.
John, come here.
I'll get back to you. What's up?
You gotta take a look at this. You're not gonna believe this.
Are you insane? Or is that just your mother?
Oh, you. Oh, don't you.
On the next One Life to Live.
She's with Christian. It's not like she's even available. We need to talk about me and Todd.
I want to talk to Tess.
She's not here, Nash.
Yes, she is.
Put your hands together for the very beautiful Mary J. Blige.